or America. The problem is, like, USA, first of all, USA is actually a fair amount of syllables to say. And what are you supposed to call a citizen of the USA? USian? It's like USAian? It's pretty dumb. And the name of the country is United States of America. So, you know, America and American is like, the problem is when I try to, you know, if you're trying to make the case that, like, well, Canadians should be called Americans too, the problem is then what do you call people from the US and the terminology there? And there's not a really good convenient one. So that's pretty much the state of affairs. American. A statesman, a stater. And that would be cool if they developed that sort of nomenclature, but that's not what happened. So some of the things are being applied over here. So our mayor is who? That's Ancient Wisdom. Good name for a mayor. So we're going to pop over here, move the mouse controller, because I don't use it. Bedroom, assign bed to Ancient Wisdom. Okay. And then here we're going to make a private dining hall for Ancient Wisdom. And this chair hasn't actually been... Oh, no, it is there. It's just really dark gray. All right. Oops. No. Room is good. Assign chair to Ancient Wisdom. So now if we check on you, you have an office, your quarters. You actually are, you consider this to be a decent dining room, I guess, with all the furnishings. The office and the quarters aren't quite good enough, and you still need chests, cabinets, weapon racks, armor stands, and things like that. What I think I'm going to do, build armor stand. I like to put the armor stand and the weapon rack in the front room because I think it's kind of impressive. And then H for containers. These are our chests. We're gonna go and put them in the bedroom here and here. And we only need one cabinet, but I think I'll put in a pair like that. So by adding these furnishings, also the smoothing hasn't really started yet. By having furnishings and having the smoothing happen, the quality should go up, and that should really reach everything we want.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Okay. More whiskey and chocolate. Plus, there may have been one before. No, there we go. We're up. Merlin of Chaos. That's someone who brings the magic. He's a wild mage. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you, Essential. Well, thank you very much, Merlin of Chaos. I'll certainly pass the word. Essential is still, like, super stressed because she's, like, you know, a lot of the responsibility of organizing a lot of things for the holidays does often fall on her shoulders. So she's having to go out again today to do some more last-minute little things before we go over to our folks, our parents and things. And we've got a good friend that's coming to visit us as well in a couple of days. Some of you guys might know from chat. Rhinoceros Maximus is coming all the way from the Netherlands to come and visit us, and that's very exciting too. Sorry for an off-topic question. Was wondering if you've come across any good games in the vein of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Love the YouTube stuff. Well, thank you very much, Kitsune. I'm not even going to try the rest of your name. Yeah, so what you're looking for are true and classic roguelikes. That's the genre of what Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup is. Not to be confused with what people are calling roguelikes these days, which are like sort of platformers with some sort of persistent element or something like that. I don't know. Well, the granddaddy of all would be the game Rogue, which is where the term roguelike comes from, but that's not really applicable. NetHack is sort of effectively the real granddaddy. I guess Rogue would be the great granddaddy of the genre. NetHack would be the granddaddy. And it's not super friendly, but there's a couple of them, and chat will probably come up. Yeah, there's Tome, which is Tales of Magiel, Tome, which I think you can even, like, download on Steam. What's the other one? Adom? Is it Ancient Domains of Madness? There's a few others. Just watch chat. There's gonna be some really good info in there. Yeah, Rogue Mori, Angman. Yeah, those are all the big granddaddies. Someone needs water. Is it one of our animals? And apparently we don't have any more buckets left over. Let's make some more wooden buckets. I thought we'd been making tons, but maybe they're being used for other storage. I don't know, but we will queue up more bucket making jobs. I don't think we need, like, a repeat job. Well, no, I say that. We kind of do. What is it? V for bucket? No, V is barrel. U for bucket? Bucket is E. Sure, why not? We'll set a repeating job on bucket and workflow constraint. Buckets of any material. Keep 5 to 10 of those around. So this will start making wooden buckets if we run low on buckets. I guess we'll set up another one over here, and that's going to be okay. Bring the logs from the outside, which should happen. They should be getting grabbed by some of these people and then stored in a bin over here. There should be some jobs in here bringing things to a stockpile. I'm not really seeing a lot of it, but I guess people are just too busy. Would wake up call count? Hey, there's a roguelike. So Anonymous Chocobo just reminded me of the game I made for Let 'em Dare a few cycles ago called Wake Up Call, which actually I'm very pleased with that. I mean, it's not a true roguelike because one of the roguelike criteria is like sort of randomized content and things like that. And this one isn't. It's a fixed set of maps, but it is quite nice. Worth a go through. You can play through it, and well, technically, if you know what you're doing, you can probably beat it in like 10 minutes or something like that. But maybe 30 minutes to an hour to master the game the first time. I think it's quite nice. I don't know if A Kiss for Luck is streaming today. I don't even know if A Kiss for Luck is streaming today. So unfortunately, I can't answer that question. Outpost Liaison. We got our Dwarven Liaison showing up. Excellent. Wonderful. Also, Kesa Cud is fantastic. I have not checked it out yet. It's super big on my list. I still really like Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, but these others... it should be worth talking about Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead as well. I never think about it because it's in a completely different genre. It's not a fantasy roguelike. Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead is a post-apocalyptic zombie roguelike with massive emphasis on crafting and sort of survival elements. More sandboxy than goal-oriented. So it's a little bit more like you're playing... you're going to feel a little bit more like a one-person RimWorld or Minecraft-y kind of thing or something like that. It is really good. I've got some videos of that on my channel. The last run Danica story was really excellent. I was really happy with that. I don't really have a proper tutorials for it, and I'm certainly not going to claim to be a master of Cataclysm either. Diplomat left unhappy. Okay. This is the diplomat that I think has been hanging around our fort since last autumn. He just kept hanging around and never left. So now he leaves, I guess, because the caravan's back. So I think they had some sort of weird issue there. Still, who cares about them? CDA wasn't really my thing. I did try it, though. I'm more into the fantasy thing. Yeah, and I think that's the case for me, too. Like, oh, wait. Oh, we got another strange mood? Ancient Wisdom, our mayor, has claimed a Bowers workshop. So I guess, does that mean we're going to get a legendary crossbow? I marked things. I canceled. Okay, that's a good point about the logs. I canceled the designations. These logs are not forbidden, though. So people can still grab the logs. I guess I can't just mouse over the logs. I thought with the T I'd be able to. It should be fine. All right, anyway. Let's go. We're going to request that our trader show up here. We're also going to move goods. So we're going to select our finished goods bins. So we're going to move the whole bin. It's much more convenient to move all the bins because it's only one thing to haul. So we're going to select all those rather than going and selecting the mugs inside the bins. If we're lazy, we might sell the bins directly. It's not a big deal. Has Quill downloaded more RAMs? I do have more RAMs sitting in a box. Again, after the stream is over, I think what I'm doing is I'm taking this computer upstairs and I'm tearing it apart and installing new crap and hoping that I don't, screw up completely. Does this mean the mayor gets instant mastery of the skill if he completes it, or is that a possession? No, I think a regular strange mood, which is what we're getting over here, does give you the skill 20, I think. He must be moving around. I'm not seeing the guy with the silver exclamation mark. Stuck in a workshop, so presumably he's getting the material he needs. He's probably making trips to the surface for wood or something, I don't know. If we go to our user list and find our mayor, Ancient Wisdom, right over here, Strange Mood, and we zoom to him, there he is. He is... Yeah, he's moving around. He's hauling some wood from the surface. Okay. Be careful, there might be wear ram. Ha ha. Maybe build some defense. Yeah, well, we sort of started this wall. We should probably finish it. I want to do it out of blocks, and we might have some more blocks, but honestly, at a certain point, I gotta bite the bullets and do things with something other than blocks, if we need to. All right. Broker's there, traded depot. Presumably... Oh, bring item to depot. No, things are still being transported over here. So if we go build, construct wall, and go something like this. And where's the search? But granite blocks. There we go. We have 77 of them. Okay. So yeah, we can do a little bit more of that. Puts it at the top. Thank you. I'll do a little bit more here, just so that we're not aligned with the lake. And you know what? Here, we'll do that much, and then what we'll do is we'll put down a bridge over there. Boom. So I like to leave a gap of 3 for my bridges. I think the 3 tile wide bridges look quite nice. Just over there. Boom. And then what I'm going to do is start going vertical. And lined up here, build bridge, embiggen, and raise direction is going to be with D, so it raises that way. There you go. I'm just going to go and align it right here. Excellent. And we'll make that out of, I guess we've been using granite blocks for the rest. Tell you what, I'll use marble blocks for the bridge. It's going to be fine. Build, construct, wall, right here. Granite blocks. Wall some more. We'll have to get rid of the ramps going up and down the hill here, so that people can't just climb from above, but that's going to be okay. Wall. And there we go. Okay, actually we'll have to do a few things that people can't just climb onto the walls from above. But this will be a start. So, and build bridge like that, and you're going to retract southwards. Excellent. And yeah, we'll make you out of marble blocks as well. Boom. Excellent. Okay. And then we'll need some levers and stuff all set up. That way we can seal ourselves up if something terrible happens. These doors are somewhat inside of our grazing area, so we'll probably just end up moving it. We might leave the grazing area outside of this area. It's a little risky because then the animals would all get slaughtered. The question is this big enough for a grazing area? It actually might be. Is this an evil biome? No, it was moderate evilness. It was the margarine of evil was the idea. Most of that means a lot of capybaras who know capoeira. Yeah, that's not blood. These are leaves that are all over the place. So very few idlers. Anyone still bringing things to the depot? Yeah, bring on the depot. Some people are still doing that. It is a long walk to the surface. We also have to redo our stockpiles at some point. Make sure that we've got enough wheelbarrows assigned and everything for optimization. Can't believe it's not evil level. Yep. Where are the cats? We do have a couple of cats, yeah. And yeah, some enemies can indeed smash walls. Oh, critter's grown to become a guinea hen. That's someone's pet. Okay. I don't see anyone at a glance still bringing things to the depot, so we're probably okay to do the trade at this point. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna go to right hide. I'm just gonna go ahead and shift enter to save everything, and it does select the bins. I mean, I guess I could do a search first. Okay, if I unselect it and I search for mug, that's why one of the reasons I started making just a type of good was it just makes it so much easier to work with the trade interface. There, I'll just select the mug, so the bins will not be sold anymore. So that's got a value of 6,000. As per our rules that we're setting up, because in the Christmas spirit, we are not going to take more than half of that in trade. We're always going to give the merchants at least a 2-to-1 ratio. And in fact, as we get a little bit more established, we might do a little bit more. Still, 3,000 value worth of stuff is pretty good. I don't know. I mean, we might grab the bars, at least the cheap bars. It'll give us some interesting options for like strange moods or something. We'll do that. Plus, there were some Some coke and potash over here, which might be nice to have around. A little charcoal, copper bars, pearl ash is going to be okay. A few pieces of glass is all right too. We can get some caged animals. Sheep! Ewes and rams! Yes, that's right. We put in a request for sheep because we are totally doing this sheep. No were sheep this time, just actual sheep. That's going to be great. We've got plenty of booze and our booze industry is well sorted. I'm not feeling the need to purchase it. Oh, that's a lie. I guess we'll grab some of that for some options. It's going to be okay. We could buy some weapons, but I don't know if that's a good idea. I will look to buy some seeds, though. That's going to be very handy. That's just wheat flour itself, not the seeds. I can't remember if rock nuts are seeds. I think they might be.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Oh, it's more whiskey and chocolate. Hold on. But will you get wood for sheep, or is that the wrong game? Real luckless. There's not a game of Catan that goes by without someone making that comment, I'm sure. Gypsum plaster, sugar, it's going to be okay. Quicklime, I think we can live without some of this. I'll buy a whole bin full of leather. And some more. We'll keep using the cheap leather here, because we'll want some early armor, potentially. Not to mention, it's just good for crafting. We do have a little bit of hunting going on, but this leather's so cheap, it's just really nice to pick up. Let's scroll down to the sort of cloth / thread jobs, because we need that both for doctoring. Wow, apparently I put in, like, the filter for leather was a little nuts. Let's go and actually, hold on. There, we're gonna buy an iron anvil, and then I think we have to stop, because we're hitting our threshold. I could unselect some things, but I promised I would give traders like that 2-to-1 thing. So we're trading away 6,000 dwarf bucks worth of stuff for 3,000 dwarf bucks worth of stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. I can't actually hit trade. Is my trader not here? I think, tell me this is gonna remember this. It's not because I have the search selected or anything, is there? Oh, it is. Okay, hold on. There we go. Disable the search. Now I can hit T for trade. All right. Boom. Done. All right. Sheep. Oh, Unreal World, great roguish survival. Yeah, I've tried getting into Unreal World a few times. I have not been successful at it yet. Oh, Bunisher coming in at 54-month resub. Woo! 6 more months for 5 years. Bunisher, you're crazy. I love you. Thank you. Cosmic Order also came into the Whiskey and Chocolate Fund to say, you are loved and your worth surpasses your understanding. Oh, thank you very much. That's really nice, man. Thank you. Oh, check the mayor. Yes, thank you. Yeah, strange mood, and he hasn't started, so most likely he's missing something. Okay. Stack cloth, forks. He needs wood. He needs bones. He needs blocks. And he needs cloth. So, if we switch over to T mode over here, he's got wood, he's got bones, he got blocks, he doesn't have cloth. And I didn't buy any. Select mug. Oh, we don't have any loose mugs. What can I sell this guy real quick so that we can buy some cloth? Yeah, that's really... here, we can sell him some wood. It's not going to be worth much, but we don't need much. We just need a little bit of cloth available for our strange mood. I guess we could just sell the bins. Well, let's see. If we do trade... Oh, there's more stuff in these bins than just the mugs. We have very valuable... Alexandrite. Golden flasks. Here, we'll sell some flasks. Look at this. We have so many gold flasks. I forgot about that. Okay, and they got brought up, which is great. We'll offer some of that, and then over here, look at all the mugs this guy's got. There we go. Cloth. This is really expensive cloth. Do you have any others? No, that might be it. Huh. Still. And this is balanced. We're giving him 2,000 for another $1,000 worth of stuff. 1,000 value empty bin. Yeah, but bins are useful. There. We're just going to do this. This is going to be fine. And move goods. We can... there you go. Oh. Oh, is it only... It is... It's only the visible ones, so I guess we were okay. I just don't want to keep the dwarves too busy here. Okay, I think we're okay now. I can release the trader. We've got some cloth now. Do-do-do-do-do. Hey, thanks for the bit, Civic. Civac. At least it's strange mood or whatnot. The dwarf won't need to take a totem pole first. I don't understand. Temple. So for temple, we designate a zone, right? Is it meeting area? Assign location? Add location. We're gonna make a temple, T. So deities, we've got Utast, Aquamarine, Rock of Boulders, Doran something, the something of strong, Soto this, the gland chant? Luke the Maw of Terror? Luke the Maw of Terror, we're gonna worship you. At least in this temple. Oh, first temple should be no specific. Can we do that? Let's set our locations. We retire the location? There we go. Assign location, add location, temple, no specific deity. I see, okay. We will assign that. No specific deity for the first temple. Now, does it say anything about what this place should have? I don't remember. Do you have bookshelves? There's something. Oh, mysterious construction has begun! Excellent. So what do you actually have over here? Logs, capybara bones, granite block, and then the giant cave spider silk. Okay. Worship Kuda. Elf skulls. Just need a box in the temple? Maw of Terror sounds like the Tick villain. You're absolutely right. I know temples can have chests for musical instruments. Any other furniture have an effect. Build a totem for the new temple. So, you figure, first of all, just containers is all we have required. So that you can put your instruments in there. We may need to construct some. That being said, what we'll probably do is we'll probably set things up like, I'll build a table over here, sort of imagine as an altar, and then we'll set up some chairs like pews, or at least somewhere that maybe people can watch a performance. And what this will do is this will also add value to the temple and make anyone who visits here be really impressed by it. The Maw of Terror does not sound like a god you want to piss off and taking his temple away from him. It's not the Maw of Terror, it's the Mauve of Terror, like purple. Mauve. Well, I don't like the word mauve. I like saying mauve because, like, growing up as a primary French speaker, mauve was just the name of the color. That's it, mauve. But the problem is if you say mauve, it sounds, people interpret it as like being somehow like pretentious or something like that. It's like, but mauve just sounds so, mauve, you know? It's like someone can't make the effort of saying a word. It's mauve. Oh, it's so terrible. Chairs like pews. Dark Hermit. Pews. P-E-W-S. Although it does sound like a funny word. So bedrooms are done. Smoothing. So they've got that. Oh, we have... How many dwarves do we have now? 55 dwarves. We have 56 bedrooms. So we will have to start on a new one soon. Laser chairs. Pew pew! Bedroom pews. Pews is actually another terrible sounding name. Like for a color. This sounds too much like puke. As the mayor has created a Malacillus Sebosucker, a bulky apricot wood crossbow. She claims it as an heirloom in the name of the family ancestor Dastot Portal Swallows. So does that mean you actually like own it? Is that... What's the deal, man? Not edge, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Description. Bulky apricot wood crossbow. All crops worships the highest qualities. Decorated with apricot wood and encircled with bands of round granite cabochons. The object is adorned with hanging rings of giant cave spider silk. On the item is an image in capybara bone. The artwork relates to destruction of number and nothing more in Cunning Clasp in the year late summer of 250. Cunning Clasp is where I am. The destruction of number and nothing more. Which sounds like a book. Did we destroy a book? They do not own the thing they claim. Okay. No menacing spikes, I know. But yeah, I know we're still talking about it. I normally say mauve. Which sounds nice. It actually sounds nice and soft. Oh, it's mauve. Oh. It's like a name for a kitten. Oh, hi, little mauve. Oh, how you doing, mauve? Aw, you're so cute. See? It's just a better word. And I tend to be very loosey-goosey about that stuff. It's always funny when I'm playing, say, like, Europa Universalis, and we're hanging out in France, and we're talking about the names of the different provinces. I'll say, like, half of them a French way and half of them an English way. That's like a personal preference thing. It's very bizarre. If your cat's mauve, it's probably sick. You ever played Nomaria? No, I never did. One of the Three Stooges. Curlive, Lerve, and Mauve. Da-da-da-da-da. I like that song about, what was talking about it? Oh, it's Voodoo Lilium. I like that song about crepes. I'm a crepe. I'm a pancake. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Okay, so we need bedrooms. I'm trying to, so for symmetry, it's this corner, then there. Okay. So, it's here, then here, whoops, then here, which makes sense because we end up with that and the door. Okay, so Control R to record a macro. Boom, boom, boom. Control R to stop, play, play. Although doing this well, I'll need a different macro for the other side, but I mean, that's all right. Maybe it's I'm a crepe, I'm a waffle. I don't remember. And then here, play, 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 play. And then if I recall correctly, what we did at this point is we do have the other side as well, and then I think we left a 2-tile gap just to give a little bit more flavor to our bedroom blocks. Yes, that's exactly what happened. These bedrooms sort of look a little like kidneys. Alright, and the other side, Control R. This macro function is built into the vanilla game as well.